Welcome to the video, my fellow one-wheelers and or just enthusiasts. Welcome to the video. My name is Chris Erickson. I do lots of cool stuff here on this channel. Fun, random, cool experiences that I experience. So the thing I got for you today is a one-wheel car mounting holder hack. It's an actual hack, actually. There's actual hacking involved that you're about to see. This hack literally cost me $7 at Target. You know what? Why don't we just report in with me out in the field and show you this build hack thing? Let's just go. Okay, so we got Onewheels. Brittany, the girlfriend, just got this one. And so we're gonna be buying some new accessories for the Onewheel. So one of the accessories that I think is a necessity is something for your car. As you drive around, things rolling around and getting destroyed and banging up your car, because this thing is not forgiving at all. Onewheel offers a car mount system where this thing sits in place and helps it from rolling around. Great invention, but the thing is like $100 or something like that. I think that's stupid money for a chunk of plastic when you could just go to the store and buy something that has dual purpose, something that holds this in place and stores your Onewheel accessories like helmets. Yeah, helmets. Wear a helmet, guys. Your pads, or whatever else you may be wanting to carry that day in itself. And I'm going to show you that right now. This right here is, I think, like a milk jug container, and it's plastic and whatnot, but this will fit the Onewheel inside of it. And let's like slice down the sides and then insert it from the top. And then this huge, look how big the surface area of this is. In the car, it isn't really going to move around that much. And the best part of it is, if you mess up, this thing's only like $7. You just get yourself another one. Also, it has dual functionality. You can store stuff in it. No brainer. All right, let's get to cutting. I got a Sawzall here with a metal cutting blade. Now, if you got any other tools like a hand saw type thing, it'll work just as well. But I mean, this beats trying to go like this for like an hour. Hang on 1 second. I'm pausing this video because I actually found a tool that actually works a little bit better depending on preference, or if you're afraid of using a saw or don't own a saw or against saws in general, use this guy. This is a PVC pipe cutter. It's pretty simple. You just put the pipe right in there and you ratchet it down. Boom, and it chops. This actually works so well. You could actually do the entire cutting, hacking with this thing. It'd be chopping at this point. But this thing works extremely well, and it's a very inexpensive tool. I think it's around $10, maybe cheaper, somewhere around there. But it worked extremely well. So if you don't want to use a saw, use this. All right, back to me. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut basically the width of the handle, and the Onewheel, the thickness of it is about half that distance, but I think it's gonna look a little bit better if I cut the whole handle off and then make the small incision down the side. I'm gonna have to go pretty much all the way to the bottom almost. So we're gonna see how it goes. It'd help if I plugged it in or something. That would help. Boom. Ooh, like a glove. Holy crap.
Nice.
It's like a freaking glove. It's actually too precise. I gotta shave off just a little bit. But I think I'm gonna use a sander for that. Boom. Look at that. That's flush. And there's about ½ an inch on the bottom. The center of gravity actually carry this nicely. This actually feels more natural than carrying the Onewheel this way. Now we can put this in the car, and when we're not using it, now we can store our helmets and all our gear and everything while we're out. It's great. It's awesome. And it's freaking cheap. Gotta sand it still, it's a little sharp. And it sticks on the sliding in and out. Now after with all that cutting and hacking and chopping and all that stuff, the edges were pretty sharp. You don't want to get, fingies all cut up and sliced while you're trying to get the Onewheel in and out of the thing. So I sanded them down and I used a Dremel. This baby here I've used so much over the years that I cannot recommend getting one of these anymore than I'm telling you right now. You should definitely look into getting a Dremel. But if you don't have a Dremel, sandpaper will work. This just works a lot faster. It's easier, it's motorized, just turn a button and go woo, and then, you know, you're done. Sanding, you gotta like, it just takes longer. It's worth noting, this one wheel is stock, 100%. No accessories have been put on it. This one here is basically stock. I have a fender. This is the Craft and Ride Spectrum magnetic one, and I installed speakers. This design, this hack, whatever you want to call it, will only fit this setup without the speakers. I can have this on here where it will fit inside the container, but I will not be able to use this with the speakers. So I'm going to take these speakers off and then probably just mount them to this guy right here. So I wanted to mention that, because you only got about ½ an inch, if that, clearance. Unless you want the one wheel sticking up a little higher, you can add as much distance as you want in the container itself. It just depends on your preference. I want it to be flush, because lower center of gravity, the better inside the car, and that's really the whole purpose of doing this build. All right, so after I got done with it, I had to take it out and test it out. And so Brittany and I went and took our one wheels and just did some riding around. And I'm pleased to inform you that this thing worked extremely well. I mean, come on, why wouldn't it work? The one wheel branded one is pretty small. It's only like this big. Yeah, it's compact, but that surface area is only that big. So when you're riding around, it's gonna slide. Now, the one that I made, it's a container. So when I'm not using the one wheel while it's charging, I have a place to store all my goodies. Just like right up in this crate. And again, $7 freaking dollars. $7 is what I paid for this thing versus $70 from one wheel. Now, this is not me dissing on one wheel, but you know how much more cool accessories you could go buy with that much money that you saved? So if you're wondering where you get these, it's at Target. And if I can find a link for one, I will leave a link below, so check down there. If you're interested in seeing some other my one wheel videos that I've done in the past on another channel, there's a link down below to check out those things. So I appreciate you stopping on by, check it out. Maybe you're an enthusiast, maybe you're looking to do this yourself, or you just, hey, what's Chris been up to? I'm gonna watch this video. Thank you. Thank you so much for checking this out. I really appreciate it. And consider commenting, because I would love to know your opinions on this video. Maybe you have a better way of doing this. Maybe a different setup, better type of container. I don't know. You tell me. Let me know. I would love to read that. And consider subscribing. Again, I would appreciate that, because I got a lot more cool videos like this and some more different fun, cool things on the way. And lick that bell, because you know you want to get notified when I post those next videos. I'm just another Chris, and I'll catch you in that next video, guys. See ya. I was gonna do the hat thing, but I'm not wearing a freaking hat. I guess I'll just do the awkward slide out, I guess. See ya. Bye.